A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. Bonjour, mon petit chauffeur, Amber here. It's now June, and I'm very uncomfortable with how quickly this year's going by, but it's time for May favorites. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing, but I actually don't have that many favorites, so this should be really quick. And I am lacking some props, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm just going to get started. First of which is the only beauty product that I have, and I'm actually wearing it now, and it is this Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm in the shade Coquette. That's what I'm wearing on my lips. And it's just a really pretty light rosy pink, and I'm in love with it. And I love these lacquer balms and the matte balms because they're very moisturizing and they're very pigmented and they smell nice and they just feel great. And I am in love with this color. It's, as you can see, I haven't had it for that long, but I've actually used a good amount of it because I've been wearing it every single day. Alright, and next would just be everything else, starting with, sorry if you can hear that, that's my turtle. It's being obnoxious. Starting with the YouTube channel, and that is Yoga with Adrien. I have recently gotten into yoga. I figured I should do some sort of exercise, and I've always wanted to try it. I'm really, really bad at yoga, but I really enjoy her videos. I've been doing the Yoga with Beginners series as of right now, because I haven't done it since I was about 12. And I'm not that flexible of a person, so I need to get reacclimated with my body. Next, I don't have it with me, but it's the sleeping mask that I got, and I love it because it has this little flap that goes over your nose which blocks out all the light, because I've had sleeping masks in the past, but there's always that gap between your nose and your eyes where you can still see the light and what's going on, but that just blocks everything out, and I love it, and I actually need to clean it because there's mascara on it. Next is a snack, and I've only had one bag of these, but I'm in love with them, and they are the Jalapeno Cheddar chips. They're from Walgreens. They're by the Walgreens brand Delish, and they are so addicting and so delicious, and they're like white cheddar, jalapeno, not just orange cheddar, the white cheddar, so not that you care. Next is a TV show that I recently binge watched on Netflix. Last month I talked to you about Skins, and I'm still not over what happened to Freddie. This month I was very into Rain. Now, I had started watching Rain when it first started, I guess last year or the year before last, and I think it interfered with The Bachelor or whatever was on at the time, so I stopped watching it, and then I restarted it, and I'm obsessed with it, and I need season 2 to be on Netflix now. I'm really into history, and like I've always loved like the Henry and the Eighths, that old English rock band. So Rain, if you don't know, is the story of Mary, Queen of Scots. And she's been in a convent since she was 9. She's betrothed to marry Francis, the future king of France, and she goes back to French court. There's a lot of plotting, mainly by his mother, who is trying to kill Mary because there's a prophecy by, what is his name? Nostradamus. It says if Mary and Francis get married, Francis will die. And there's a lot of plotting and scheming and romance involved in the show, and Toby Regbo, who plays Francis, is gorgeous. So yeah, I've been really into that show. Like I said, I need season 2 ASAP. I need to catch up, and Anna Green Gables needs to find her whole chill. Next is a song by my babies. Paradise Fears finally put a studio version of Reunion out, and it's amazing. I already knew that because I had heard it live at the Live Forever tour. but it's so good. It's a piano ballad, and it's just beautiful, and Sam's voice is just like, oh, and I'll leave a link down there. You should buy it on iTunes. Next is another show, but it's a specific episode of a show, and it was the Once Upon a Time Season 4 finale, which was insane. Once Upon a Time, they always get me all emotionally wrapped up in their show, and then rip out my heart, and then step on it, and then put it back in. It was so much drama, and Emma is now the dark one, and I can't handle that. But she finally told Hook that she loved him, and I cried. Oh my god, that show is my favorite show. I can't wait for season 5. The last 3 things are movies. The first of which is Pitch Perfect, the first one, and I don't know why I'm so late to watching it, but I'm completely in love with that movie, and I have to go see the second one. I heard it's so good. And I love Anna Kendrick. I love Rebel Wilson. So I'm aka excited. Did I just do that? Okay. Next is another movie that I'm late to. Actually, all of them are. And that is The Internship. As you know, I'm in love with Dylan O'Brien. Shocker, right? And he's in this. And his character Stuart is my favorite thing that's ever happened to the world. Dylan O'Brien in a beanie and glasses. But it's just a funny movie. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn are hilarious. And I kind of really want to work for Google now. And it took me the entire movie to realize that, what was his name, Earphones or whatever, it was Olaf, or Josh Gad, who is the voice of Olaf, who I love. And the last movie is a little treat from Netflix that I just watched the other night, so it just made it into May favorites. And it's Nowhere Boy. I'm going to start this sentence the same way I start this section, the same way I started the internship. As you know, I'm in love with Thomas Brodie Sangster. And he plays Paul McCartney, young Paul McCartney. The movie is about young John Lennon. First of all, the Beatles are my all-time favorite band. I love anything about the Beatles. So, this movie is about young John Lennon and how he became the man that he was, and like his first band, and meeting Paul, and then George, and like I said, TBS plays Paul McCartney, so it's incredible seeing one of my favorite actors portraying one of my favorite musicians of all time. So I do recommend you go see it. It's great. And Thomas Brodie Sangster. So I think that's everything that I love this month. Hopefully next month's a lot more interesting. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, feel free to subscribe. All my places are down there so we can be buds. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!